everybody. Today, we're going to talk picture slideshow, creating a video work of art with pictures. Do you have a lot of pictures that you want to share, but want to create an engaging way for others to view them? Let me speak correctly, for others to view them using Canva. If you aren't familiar with Canva, it is an online design and publishing tool. Today, we're going to be working with the video editor within Canva to create a simple photo slideshow and to show you a few tips and tricks to make an okay slideshow, a video work of art. This is a live Canva tutorial, which means that I'm going to be jumping around from teaching to answering questions from you, the live audience, about how to use Canva. But if you are watching this on replay, don't be afraid to skip around to the teaching segments that you need if you are short on time. All right, let's do this. Who is ready to learn today? I see there are a couple viewers, but no one has said anything in the chat, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. But if you want to let me know where you're tuning in from, that would be fantastic. And I'm going to share my screen so we can get Canva up for everybody. Let's see. Hello there, Chris. It is great to see you today. We're going to learn how to create an amazing video slideshow using Canva. Let's see. We want this layout. And I'm going to hide this little, maybe I'll leave the ticker on for now. All right, so the first thing you want to do when you are creating a photo slideshow is get the correct document size. Because if you don't have the correct document size, then you're not going to be able to use these transitions. So what we're going to do is up here at the top banner, we're going to go to, oh, by the way, just in case anybody is wanting to follow along with the live stream fitness program, I'm starting off today at 523 steps, and I'm going to look and see what that is at the end of the live stream, because apparently when I'm live streaming, my hands go crazy. And so it's just very fun. But we're going to take this and we're going to go to the video icon. And we can do this with any one of these, but I just simply like to create a blank video document. And what we're doing today, if you're just tuning in, is we're going to create a photo slideshow with some video elements. We have our video document here, and you will notice when you are using a video document, it is sort of like a video editor where there's a play button right here, a playhead right here that you can move, and there's a plus button to add a page. There's a plus button in between the two pages where you can add an additional page or you can add a transition. And this live stream came about because recently I did a video about all the transitions, and a couple people said they really wanted a comprehensive stack tutorial. And since I'm not able to sit down right now and create exactly what I've got in mind, I thought, why not just go live about it? So we're going to go back here. Now, the first tip that I want to give you is that it is important for you to know what the audio is going to sound like for your visuals. Are you going to do music or are you going to do a voiceover? Because the techniques can be a little different. And today I'm just going to talk about music underneath it instead of a voiceover, because I think that's the easiest way to learn. and you can always learn how to add a voiceover later on. So what I really like to do, my favorite thing to do is add the music first. And all you need to do to add music to Canva is to go to the Uploads button and upload a file. If I go to the Audio tab, you will notice that I already have a lot of music here. And these music that I've added here are either recordings of me. For example, this is a recording of me, even though I think it's not going to start till here.
Are you ready to learn some Canva today?
So it was just a quick audio clip, right, that I was testing out. But most of these are from Creator Mix. And even though I've got a truck driving by right now, it's really loud, I'm sorry. Even though you can look up music in Canva, my preference, it's just my personal preference, is to make sure that I have music that's not going to get me a copyright claim or strike, because I haven't figured out, or I cannot tie my Canva account to my YouTube channel. So I just bring in my own audio from sources that I trust. And you might wonder, what sources can you trust? I trust two sources, and these are sources that are free. There's probably more sources that are paid. I just don't pay for those options, so I can't recommend them since I've never used them. But the main source that I use for background music for photo slideshows or any of my YouTube videos is from Creator Mix. And Creator Mix, if you're not familiar with it, is a free music service by Dee and Nick Nimmin, who are phenomenal YouTubers. If you've done YouTube for any length of time, you probably know them. And they've created this wonderful platform where we can download music. All you need is an account. I have an account and it's free. I've logged in already, and I'm going to go find a piece of music for this video slideshow. So I'm going to go to Mood, and I really love 80s retro. That's my childhood basically, was in the 80s. So we're going to go to 80s retro now. So you're going to see an issue that I have with my internet all the time. I'm going to bring me up. Oh, it finally came up. So I have this intermittent internet issue where it just doesn't go through, but obviously I'm still connected. It doesn't like me for some reason. All right. So I'm going to click Ocean Drive right here. And Ocean Drive has 10 songs. The whole thing is 27 minutes, but only need one song. And what I recommend is waiting until all of the WAV files pop up and then testing them out. So what I would do is go, okay, what kind of music am I looking for my slideshow? And I would just play one. Okay, so I would just go through the albums and see what I think. But I think that this is the one called New Arcade. I think that's the one I want. Yes, this is the one I want. So what you would do in Creator Mix is go over here, and there is a download icon. By the way, I've got a tutorial all about how to use Creator Mix. This is just something that I'm doing in the live stream. If you need the more advanced tutorial, then let me know in the chat. or in the comments after the live stream is over. So we're going to click download. It lets you know what you can do with their music and what you cannot do with the music. I know what I can do, so I'm downloading it right now. And when I use this music in the video, what I would do is click this little C, and it's going to give you an attribution to put in your YouTube description. Now, I use multiple music. I use multiple tracks in the live streams, and if I do music in Canva tutorials. So I just add a single attribution, music by creatormix.com, somewhere in my descriptions, and that covers everything because I'm typically using more than one song. But I've got the new arcade, and now I'm just going to go back to the video document to add that music. Go to uploads, upload file, and here it is. It's called New Arcade. I'm going to click on that. Now it's saying upload fails. And I'm sort of glad that this happened right here because it does happen sometimes. I really think in my case, it's a case of a little bit of wonky internet situation. But if that happens to you, then just try to upload it again. And typically, the second time, it will go through. And I'm just going to click the three dots here and delete it because that one didn't go through right. So if you ever upload something and it fails once, just try it again and see if it will go through a second time. And if it doesn't, then down here at the bottom, let me remove this banner ticker. Down here at the bottom, there's a little help icon, and you can click that and type in upload requirements. Let's see, upload formats and requirements, and it will give you the upload formats and requirements section that you need. And you could be uploading something that doesn't belong, but I knew that wasn't the case here because I believe, yep, I have uploaded this one in the past. So I knew it would go. It was just my internet being wonky. And down here at the bottom is an X, and you can click out of that. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to click this new music. So all you need to do is click it, and it's going to show up wherever your playhead is. So I don't want it to start there. I want it to start at the beginning. So I'm going to take this. Actually, I'm going to delete it, and I'm just going to bring my playhead back to the beginning. And then I'm going to click the music again, and you will see that it is here, and it shows you just a small portion is being used because look at this. There's only 10 seconds of music that's being used. So what I'm going to do is take this and stretch it out as long as the music is, which is about 2 minutes. It's under 2 minutes and 28 seconds. Then I'm going to take this one and bring it out as far as it will go. Now I just do this. This is kind of like my little trick to make sure that my, I lost it. I'm having a brain fart. I just do it this way to make sure that I don't lose any music in the process. Now, another way you could do it is I'm going to delete this by clicking the delete key. And for that second page, like I know that it's 221. So then I take this and just go. I'm just holding the mouse down. I need it to go a little more. So there's 230. Let's take it back a little bit. We're going to keep going. 225 should be good. I'm going to take the playhead back to the beginning and then add my song. So by doing that, let me try it again. Click it. By doing that, I've got almost the exact length of the music. Now, let me take a minute here in between the music and talking about photos and videos to ask you guys, or to remind you guys, if you have any questions about Canva, drop them in the chat or comments, because I might can address them throughout the live stream, or it might inspire me to create a new Canva tutorial on it. All right. So if you have any questions throughout this process, just make sure you put them in the chat, and I'm pretty responsive if I notice that they're there. All right. Let's add some pictures to this. Now, ideally, you would be adding your own photos and videos to this slideshow. I don't have a bunch of photos and videos to add, so I'm going to use Canva's library for that. But I'm going to show you a trick of what we're going to do. We're going to take this, and I know that what I'm going to need to do is add a bunch of photos. I want enough photos to cover up the 2 minutes and 21 seconds of music. So I'm going to go to Elements, and today I'm just going to type in food. And then I'm going to go to Photos. And I'm going to show you something very cool. But the first photo I want to use is actually from the uploads, because I made one with fries and a Coke. And the reason why I did that is because someone commented on the last tutorial that I did that they would take a comprehensive stack tutorial with fries and a Coke. So I made this just for them. So this is your comprehensive stack tutorial with fries and a Coke. And what I'm going to do is, I know that if I have a static image for 5 seconds, that's going to be too long. So I'm going to shrink this down to, let's see, let's try 2.8 seconds. And then I'm going to click on the 3 dots and duplicate it. And so all of these I want to be 2.8 seconds. And by duplicating it that way, I will have an image with 2.8 seconds. There's another way as well to apply to all pages, but we don't have all pages set yet. So now we're going to go back to Elements and look up different foods. And I'm just going to grab some. And a cool trick is if you left click and drag it to the canvas, then it automatically takes over the background. That saves you a little bit of work. So we're going to keep going like this. And I'm going to click the 3 dots, duplicate it again. We're just going to grab this one. Actually, that looks like it's the same one. So let's try this one. I know that's different. The other way you can duplicate something is by going Control D. So I could Control D and it will keep going like that. And we're going to click this one. Let's grab a little pasta. Let's grab this pasta. And again, all I'm doing is left clicking the picture and dragging it to the canvas. and it automatically snaps to the background. Do you have any questions about that? We're going to grab this summer fruit. And in order to take up for a song, you're going to need a lot of images. But we're just going to keep going like this. Now I'm going to take this, Control D. I'm going to go some more. And let's find some more pictures. If you have any food recommendations that you would like for me to type, what's your favorite food, I will put it in the keyword search. We're going to left click and drag. Now, if you do not want to left click and drag, what you can do is click it, right click, and replace the background. That's another way to add a background. The other way would be just to click it and then size it however you want it, and then click out of it. That will give you a background. So there's a bunch of different ways. Now I'm going to duplicate some more. Oh, I'm going to click on, there we go. You got to click on it so it highlights purple, and then you can duplicate it. And I just like to do a few at a time. If you have any questions, let me know. This is the tedious part because you have to add all of your photos. And if these were your photos, you would have them in the Uploads folder. And I'm going to show you a fun way here in a minute. See, if I were doing this as a recorded lesson, what I would do is cut out all of this, and I would just say now, 20 minutes later, I don't know what I would do. Let's see. We'll add some more. I'm on the second pineapple. You know what? I'm going to try fruit now. So there's one way to add to a background, drag and drop. Another way to add to the background is click, right click, replace background. And the third way to add to a background is by clicking it and then positioning it and making it larger, and that will attach it to the background too. We're going to keep doing this. I know it's tedious, but I'm only at 1:06 and I need probably at least 10 more pictures. It really is quite tedious. But I'm going to show you the cool part with the transitions here in a minute. Oh, this one's funny. I'm going to replace it though. Let's see. All right, I tell you what, we're going to leave it at this, and I'm going to go to the end of this. And look, if you click S on your keyboard, it will split it, and then you can take away the excess. So here we are. And you're going to notice that there's a whole lot of room still, but that's okay, because what we're going to do now is add the transition. Click the plus button, add transition, and we're going to add the stack transition because this is a comprehensive stack transition, and we're going to apply between all of the pages. But watch what happens when I click it here. Oh, I forgot to do something with the music. The music is really loud. So we're going to click the music, go up here to the top right corner, click volume, and I tend to put it on 30. And so that's what we're going to do, put it on 30. And we're also going to add an audio effect, a fade in. So I'm going to fade in for a second, and I'm going to fade out for, I like to do 2 seconds. It's not necessary, but it will work. And then, all right, so you see how it went. I like the transition to be a little longer. So we're going to go with 1 second and then apply those between all of the pages. So now it will look like this. Now, I just noticed that these are really, really short. So what I'm going to do is click this second photo. I'm going to click the timing button, and I'm going to change that back to 2.8, and I'm going to apply it to all the pages, even though I know that that's going to shrink my last page. It will help. So now let's try this again. All right, now you could keep it like this. You could keep adding pages and keep it like this. You could duplicate this, right? You could keep going. But that's not what we're going to do. We're going to make this go from basic. We're going to make this go from like basic, simple, with all of the transitions being the same, with it just being a photo. We're going to go from that to shaking things up to make a more interesting video slideshow. And you can do that in 2 different ways. And the first way is by altering the transitions between the slides. So instead of them all going to the left, have some of them go to the right, have some of them go up, have some of them go down. And instead of just having pictures, add video clips, like maybe every 3 or 4 pictures. That way, it just gives it a little bit of intrigue. And that's what we're going to do right now. I'm going to add some video clips. Let's share the screen. And so I'm not going to mess with the transitions yet. I'm going to let them be, but I'm going to go here and I'm going to duplicate the page, and I'm going to change this to a video. So I'm going to click video, and we're going to go with a cooking video. So we're just going to go find a great cooking video, like maybe this one. I'm going to left click, same thing. You can left click and drag, and it will automatically go. So now when you go here, you've got a video. Now what I'm going to do with the transition though, between those, is I'm going to change it to dissolve right there. So now it will dissolve to the video. And then at the end, it will dissolve back to the photo. So that's what we're going to do for each one of the photos. So I've got 3 pictures, and now I'm going to go here, 1, 2, 3. So here I'm going to click between. I'm going to add a page. I'm going to go ahead and change the transitions there. And then I will add the video. So let's do another cooking video. Again, this can be your own video. I'm just choosing Canva because I don't have this many photos to share, but we're gonna, what if we do this? Left click, drag, and we're just gonna see what that looks like. Now, you can actually choose also to shrink the video clip if you want less. The music you're hearing is from creatormix.com, and you can learn all about that by looking in the description, and there will be a link for you after the live stream. All right, so now we're going to go again. 3 clips, so 3 photos. I'm going to click here, add a page, change the transition, add a transition here to dissolve, and we will add another video clip. Again, if I were doing this as a recorded video, this is something that you would see cut out. I would not show this much process, but because it's live, you get to see it all. All right, let's, what about baking video? If you have any keywords that you want me to look up that involve food, please leave them in the chat. What about this bread baking? That looks really good. So now, yes. Yes. All right. So now I'm going to go 3 again. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to click this transition, add a page, and then I'm going to change the transition to a dissolve plus transition dissolve. We'll add another. Let's add something else. Let's go back to cooking video. What about slicing some vegetables? This one's really long, so I'm not going to want that one to be that long. I'm going to go ahead and shrink it down. Let's see what it looks like at 7 seconds. And then this is just a constant of checking. Okay, we're going to shrink that one even more. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Guess what we do? Add a page. And change the transition to dissolve there. Add a transition there, and we grab more video clips. I'm going to click see all because there's some of these that I want to use that I've used in the past. What about this coffee one? I'm going to shrink it from the front, I think, this time. Okay. Maybe I didn't want to shrink it. That's fine. 1, 2, 3. We're going to click this one, add a page, and change the transition. And you can see this is just something that gives the slideshow a little more interest. What about tea? Ooh, I like this one. So I'm going to left click. This is the other way you can add it to a background, set video as background. This one's probably a little too long, but let's check it. Yep, that's way too long. If you are just tuning in, what I'm doing today is teaching the stack. It's a comprehensive stack tutorial with a twist, because if you just do stack across a whole bunch of photos, it can get really, really boring. And so what I like to do when I'm creating the stack photo videos, or brain fart, what I like to do when I'm creating the what I like to do when I'm creating a photo video collage like this is every 3 or 4 photo image, I like to add a little snippet of video. Ideally, these would be photos that you have, but you can also use Canva's library of photos and videos to supplement your own if you think that that will help spice things up. All right. So here we go. We're going to go. I'm actually going to stop it and we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to go to this one. And we still have a lot to go. You can see why normally, if I was recording this, I would cut out all of this information because it's a lot. 1, 2, 3. Click here, plus. We're going to add the dissolve there. Add a transition, click dissolve. If you have any questions, let me know. It doesn't matter. It could be about anything. It does not have to be about this. Let's go with a baking this time. Video. Ooh, that one looks good. Right in between 2 fruits. Yes. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So plus. We'll change a transition to dissolve. All I'm doing is creating a photo and video slideshow, and I've put a stack transition between each of the photos and a dissolve transition between like every third picture. So I've got picture 1, picture 2, picture 3, and then a video. And then I repeat it all. And so let's find another video. What about this one? Gosh, that's making me really hungry. And then I check the dissolve transition. That one can be shrunk. So 1, 2, 3, plus, change transition, dissolve here, and dissolve there. Let's go back to, oh, what about boiling pot? Oh, let's take this one. Okay. I'm almost there at the end. So those, and let's grab a graphic picture. Left click and drag will drag it to your canvas and it will snap automatically to the background, which is amazing. And let's grab one final video. I will be moving on here shortly. All right. So now I've got enough images here and enough video for the music. So what we're going to do is I'm going to present this. I'm going to press play here at the top, and I'm going to mute my mic so that I can get some water real quick, and I will be right back. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I like that transition a lot. Okay, let's see here. How do I close there? There we go. All right, so if you have any questions about how to use Canva, drop them in the chat or comments right now so that I can answer them a little later on. Or I can answer them right now if we need a little bit of a break. But what I thought that I would do is show you. So if you saw that whole 2-minute thing, you saw that it could get a little repetitious with the same transition. So what I like to do is with the second one, I like to switch it out. So instead of it going left, I switch it to right. So now instead of it going, both of them going one way, that one goes that way. Now this one goes this way. All right, so I like to do that. And then we're going to go to this one and we're going to change it. And instead of it going to the left, we're going to have it go down. And this one will go up. So now it will look like this. All right, now this one will go to the left, which it's set, and this one can go to the right. And then we'll go again here. So these will go up and down. So we'll click the transition, go up. This one can go down. This one will go left. This one will go right. We're going to change this one to go down. And then this one can go up. This one will go left. This one will go right. So you see how I just switched them. This one will go Let's make it go up. This one will go down. This will go left, and this one will go right. The left one has stayed the same, so I don't need to mess with it. This one, let's make it go down, and this one will go up. And we'll just make that one go to the right, and then that one will dissolve. And so we've got it, and we can pull this to the end. So it should be the same length as the audio. So now what I would do is take and check this. I would check and watch the whole 2 minutes and 21 seconds. All right, now I do have a little tip for you. You can also add extras. So you could add text effects, you could add animations, you could add anything you want. Let's say that on this one, I just wanted a surprise graphic. I don't know what that would be, but let's just say I wanted a surprise graphic to pop up. Then I could animate that, and then it would pop in. I don't know that it actually popped in though because of the transition. Let's pop it out on exit. Let's see here. Let's see if it pops out. Well, it did, but that one didn't work. You just have to play around and figure out what works great and what doesn't. That wasn't a great example, but for this one, you could T on your keyboard and go eat a healthy lunch, right? And let's uppercase, add an effect, change it to white. Actually, you know what? Let's make that effect background, right? You could do something like that partway through, which just adds an extra dimension to it. But what I wanted to show you is if you know sort of how you want your transitions set up, what you can do is this. I just thought about this while I was creating this video. So what I would do is click create a blank video document. And I would go ahead and change this. Let's just go 3 seconds, right? We're going to duplicate this one and duplicate this one. We're gonna do I think 7. Let me see. So what I would do is I would add my transitions and I would go, okay, I want them all to be stack. And I want them all to be 1 second. Apply between all pages. Now I need this to be more. So 10. 2.8, apply to all pages. So now they're all the same here. So I would know photo 1, photo 2, photo 3, and then I would know, okay, this one I want to dissolve, and this one I want to dissolve. This one I want to go left. This one I want to go right. This one I want to go up. This one I want to go down. So now I've got photo 1, photo 2, photo 3, video, photo 1, photo 2, photo 3. We're going to add one more, and we're going to make it a video. So add transition and dissolve. So now we've got a set of what we want, up, down, left, right. And now what we can do is take this, left click, shift, and we're going to select all of them, and then Control D. And we're going to do that. Ooh, I did the wrong thing there. That was weird. That was really strange. Let me undo that. I don't know what keyboard shortcut I hit, but that was not it. Okay. So now I'm gonna let me grab that first set again. Wow, I just really messed up. 1, 2, 3, video. 1, 2, 3, video. So let's grab this, duplicate it again, and I would just keep duplicating until I got the amount of time I wanted. And then there's something here that I would get rid of, I think. Dissolve. That's not right either. Wow. Okay, so I am brain farting all over the place. I know what I would do. I just, it's not working for me. Because that's not right. See, this is what happens when I go live. My brain is just not working today. That's all right. I'm going to click the grid view and get rid of all of this. So video or photo, 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 video, photo, photo, photo. This one should be a video. All right. So then you would just add your pictures this way, and all of these are set right. But we're going to go back to this one because this one is set. I don't know. I don't know what just happened. I might just cut all of that out in post. All right, so you add any extras that you want. You've got your audio set, you've got your visual set, and how you're going to download it is clicking Share, Download, MP4 Video, and you would select all the pages and then click Download. And this is going to take a while to download. It's also going to take a very healthy internet connection. But we're going to let it download in the background while we go back to Canva's homepage. Chat. Wow. Chris, are you still in the house? Are you still watching? Or is it somebody else back there that that is not saying anything? I would love for you guys to chat with me. I would love to answer your questions. I know that I was kind of all over the place in today's live stream. I woke up not feeling quite right, but it is what it is. I also woke up and I went to get everything set up, and you could see everything. Like, everything back here, which is just crazy. I don't know what happened. I've not messed with anything since I last did a live stream, so I'm not sure. Anton, it's great to see you. I would love to say that you missed a lot, but boy, I've had like the struggle is real this morning. What I did was talk about different ways to, let me share the screen. What I did was talk about different ways. Wow, this is going to take forever. I didn't think that through, but talk about different ways to use the video transitions to make photos. I appreciate the photo confidence. Today's just not been my day, but it's okay. It's okay. Basically, what I've been doing is showing how to add photos and videos to a video document and using those video transitions that I taught in the last video. Let me just do this. Wow, it is really not my day today. It's okay. Everybody has these kind of days. And you're doing great. Not to worry, nobody's perfect. I am so far from perfect. It's fine. Do you either one of you have any questions that I can answer? I am good. My voice is strong, even though my brain is a little not the best today. My voice is strong, and I've got water. What I'm going to do is open that up. I'm going to open that one that I've been working on in a different document so that you can see what I've done. If I can find it, actually. Where is it? Let me go to, and I know that it's not on the screen. I'm just trying to, I'm trying to get it on screen. Okay. All right, here we go. So what I did was, and I'm going to look at grid view so that you can see it better. And you sort of can't, I mean, you can see it, but like I did 3 photos and then a video. And then I did 3 photos and a video. And then I just kept that on repeat all the way through until the music was over. And let me get out of that mode. And I put a transition between each one. And so I started off with stack and I applied them between all of the pages. But when you just have stack between all of the pages, when you just use stack between all of the pages, it kind of gets a little boring. So here's the thing. Anton, what I want you to know is that you could actually use this sort of thing on websites. I know you do a lot of websites design, and you could actually use this same sort of thing on websites, I believe. And you could put these little video clippets of different photos and such that you use on your website and use transitions like this. And it would be a really cool way to engage your audience on your website. I think I love it when I see videos on websites. So all of them have stack, except for I did a dissolve transition between the video clips. So I did the video clips here. Here's dissolve and dissolve. And then I did 2 stack transitions. Dissolve, 2 stack transitions, dissolve, to stack transitions, and so on. And how I made it unique was I switched up the way the direction was. So let me X that out, and I'm going to show you, and I'm just going to play it. Hopefully the music's not too loud for you, or hopefully you can hear the music. Let me know if you can hear the music, but I'm going to click play just so that you can watch what's going on here. Can you hear the music? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear the music. Dissolve, slide down or stack down, stack up, dissolve. Anton, I see that you can barely hear the music. Can you hear me? All right, so basically you were seeing that I used the stack transition to go left, right, and then there was a dissolve transition, and then I made it go up and down. And so that altered the way it looked to give it a little bit of interest. And I'm not sure how I personally would use this is I use this all the time for like intro segments. And let me show you, I'll show you how I created, or I'm not going to show you how I created it, but I'll show you something. I'll show you something that I use these transitions for, maybe not these exact ones, but you will see. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to drink some water. I think that the reason why the music didn't come through is because it's coming from my computer. And so my microphone's right here and it's pointed to me. And so it's not picking up what's behind on my computer. I think that's probably why the music didn't come out as loud as it could. Plus, I've got it set really low. All right, let's see here. I'm having a, hold on a second. All right, now, what I want to know is tell me your struggles. What questions do you have? It can be about anything. It does not even have to be about these video transitions. It can be about anything in Canva. I'm yours. I'm good for at least I'm good for at least 15 minutes, if not longer. You just let me know what questions you have. And in the meantime, what I can do is I could just have fun. What if we look at different elements and let me pull this up. While you're thinking about your questions, I think I'm just going to do a little look around Canva and see if I see anything that I never just get a chance to like look. So I'm going to go into, ooh, you know what? I know Anton does website stuff. Did you know that you can actually create a website with Canva? So if I click and search website, right? Like I think this one will have it as a website document. Oh, yeah, it is. So it's a website and you can publish it as a website. So that is pretty cool. I've played around with it a little bit, but I've not done nearly as much as a lot of Canva users. I really do want to play around with it one day. Let me see if I've got one up here in my projects because I'm pretty sure. Yes, see, working on Canva website. Like I was working on it and I just have not I have not finished it yet. So, but what do you guys think? Oh, I've not looked at this in a while, the website name. I need to change all of this. But yeah, that's fun. All right, let's go. I'm going to need your help here. I'm going to need your help because I'm going to be looking up something and I'm just going to grab a social media post and we're just going to grab a square one. Give me some keywords to look up. I'm going to look up my own keywords, but I want you to go ahead and drop some keywords that I can look up because I always think about the same thing and never think about keywords that other people would look up because my brain can't think outside. Like I need your help. Give me some keywords. Give me some keywords to look up. But I never also just scroll. Ooh, look at these. Cool neon chrome shapes. Oh, that is really, really cool. Let's see what the info button says. Neon, chrome, cool, chromatic, modern. Show all keywords. Futuristic. Let's look up futuristic. Did you know that you can do that? You can click the I button for something like this one and then click on the keywords that are there. So let's click chromatic and it will give you things that are in that keyword. So let's check this. That is really very cool. Oh, I wonder if I could create something that using the Draw app. Huh. Tell you what, we're just going to keep going here. I'm going to find some cool elements. That's pretty cool. Cool neon chrome arc. We're going to look up modern. Do you know about the image codes that can be used in Canva? The question is, do you know about the image codes that can be used in Canva? Yeah, you can use different codes. I'm trying to see. So like this one, if you want to view more by a specific artist, like Sparkle Stroke, you can click view more by Sparkle Stroke. At Sparkle Stroke, it used to be a code, right? It used to be like you had to know a specific code, but now you can type in the artist name. I really need to save some of these because I really like some of these. Let's see if I can find something different. So see, Lencax, it used to actually be a bunch of image codes that you would have to type in instead of a name. I'm looking to see if I really like this one. I'm going to star it and look at it later. But when you click see more like this, it will view more by that same artist. I really like these. See, you never know what you're going to find. Now, what I would do for this particular graphic, instead of maybe just leaving it like this, I would manipulate it in some way with edit image and see what it would look like if I added a color mix onto it. Look at that. Oh, you know what? I just had an idea based on this. Watch this. So I'm going to go down here. Let me get rid of some of these things. I'm going to go down here and go to the Draw Beta app, and we're going to create our own gradient. So just in case you didn't see, more, create something new, Draw Beta. And we're going to create something using the marker, make it a little bit bigger, and we're going to just see if we can do something similar. Let's just go like this. And what about, let's try a different shade. Oh, here we go. So this is where the color palette could come in. We're just going to go like this and make it, just have fun with it. You could even reduce the transparency like this if you want. We're going to do that here and then click done. And I'm going to edit image and blur it and see what kind of gradient came out. I'm not sure that I like that specific one, but I do like the way the, okay. Now that I've done that, I'm going to click this. We're going to give it a transparency here. And I'm going to use the, she's not here, I don't think. I'm going to use Snazzy Teal. I'm going to use Snazzy Teal and just create some, create a gradient. I love creating gradients like this. You can do it for pretty much any size. I'm going to click done. We're going to click Edit Image, See All, and Blur. I like that a lot. So you can create your own custom gradient using the Canva blur. Everybody's being really, really quiet in the chat. That is always very strange because normally we have a lot of chatters and a lot of questions. I really, really love doing that. All right, what kind of cool trick do I have for you today? Let's see here. What if I do a background removal trick tool kind of thing? Let's go with, oh, I know what to do. We'll do person sweeping. We're going to do a cool trick. Actually, we don't even need not free cutout. Let's see. We don't even need to use the background removal tool because it's already got one. Of course, I can't find the one I want because I can see it in my head, the image I want. That's what I get for that's what I get for not saving it. I can't find it. All right, well, while I'm waiting for you guys to ask any questions, any last minute questions, or if anybody new comes in, I'm just going to work on cleaning up my designs here to either put them in folders or put them in the trash. I'm going to click this, this, and this, and this. I don't need it anymore. And trash them. I might as well do that while I'm sitting here. If you have any questions about how to use Canva, feel free to ask them. If you have a struggle point, if something's giving you a hard time, then let me know. Maybe I can work it out with you. This is a copy, so I'm done with it. This is also a copy, so I'm done with this. I don't know if I need that one, so I'm going to trash it. All right, I'm just going to worry about those later. Let me bring me up for a second. I'm going to give you a video recommendation. If I can pull it up. It is so weird to see live on the screen. Like when I see this, it just doesn't, it's so weird. All right, now, today's video was a spinoff, so to speak, of this one called How to Create, wow, my brain. How to easily create video transitions in Canva. And I just show a little bit about that here. So let me, hold up. I can't get it to come up without playing. So I'm going to drop that link in the chat if I can get it to come up right. And that one was only 7 minutes, and I'll talk about all the transitions. Here it is. All right. I tell you what, it seems like you guys just don't have any questions today. If you have any questions after the stream, and I know the stream was a little bit all over the place, I might have to do some editing afterwards. But if you have any last minute questions that you want to ask about how to use Canva, especially for YouTube, feel free to drop them in the chat right now. But unless that happens, we're going to get out of here. I would love to know in the chat or in the comments later what your wow moment was, although I don't really feel like anybody had any because today was not my day. If I have a number one tip for you for today, it would be just keep going. Even if you're struggling in Canva, even if things are going wrong, just keep working on it because things can improve. And the longer you work on something, the better you get at it. So I've been using Canva since 2015, and every day I learn something new. And so there's new features, and there's a new feature coming out that I've not gotten yet. And if it is what I think it is, it's going to blow everybody's mind. But I don't have access to it yet. And I'm not going to tell you what it is because I think it might be a little bit of a secret that Canva champions might know about that other people don't know about. So I'm not sure. I'm gonna test it today to see if I have it on either one of my accounts. But my recommendations for you: keep trying, keep working on it, do different things, research, learn, whatever. The second recommendation would be to watch the recommended Canva tutorial that I'm going to pin as a comment. I want you to watch it soon because I think that will help bring this together where my mind was a little discombobulated. So it's 7 different video transitions, and you can see this is when I say I had struggle, when I have, wow, you guys are getting to see it like, when I say that I have trouble recording videos sometimes, this is what I mean. Like today is a day that I would have started and about 10 minutes into it, I've been like, no, but I was live. So I just kept going. I pushed through it. As soon as I finish this, I'm going to go get my chair. I'm probably going to pull up a little blanket and just like lay there for 2 hours going, what did I do? What did I let people see? How could I let people see me like that? Oh my gosh. And then go, please do not remove this live stream because that is what I want to do. I actually honestly want to delete the whole thing. So, all right. So you've got the video recommendation. I'm really all over the place. I don't apologize for being all over the place, but I really am sorry that you had to witness this. Because wow. All right. Just when I thought I was getting the hang of it, wow. All right. I tell you what, we're going to call it because nobody has questions, and I don't blame them. I wouldn't have questions for me either. I know what I'm talking about. I just can't get it out today. So we're going to go and watch. If you watch this far, God bless you. We're going to watch this video next.